This is Jupiter Today for the 19th of November, 2014. Jupiter Today is a daily podcast focusing attention on the Jupiter system for the purpose of monitoring activity. And before I get started today, I just wanted to show a video that I made last March, 20th of March, of the shadow of Jupiter passing in front of the moon Callisto. Jupiter's position at 0 hours UT today on the celestial sphere is 9 hours, 37 minutes, 32.8 seconds, and a declination of positive 14 degrees, 53 seconds, 36.8 seconds. The angular separation between the Sun and Jupiter is 94.569 degrees. That's a 0.945 degree difference from yesterday. The distance from Earth to Jupiter today is 768,272,909 kilometers, which is 2,340,788 kilometers closer than it was yesterday. Jupiter appears to be moving toward Earth at a velocity of 97,532.83 kilometers per hour. This velocity is slowing down by 3.556 kilometers per hour every hour. At 0 hours UTC, Io begins the day in Quadrant 1, moving east. Europa starts in Quadrant 4, just after its western elongation, and is moving east. Ganymede is in Quadrant 4, also moving east. Callisto spends the entire day moving west in Quadrant 3. At 6 hours UTC, Io is moving east in Quadrant 1. Europa continues to move east in Quadrant 4. Ganymede, as you can see, has entered the shadow of Jupiter. More about that in a moment. By 12 hours UTC, Io has reached its eastern elongation and is now heading west in Quadrant 2. Europa continues to head east in Quadrant 4. Ganymede is passing behind Jupiter, and it's entering Quadrant 1, moving east. By 1800 hours, Io is moving west in Quadrant 2, getting very close to Jupiter now, near transit. Europa has moved behind Jupiter, but has entered Quadrant 1 and is now moving east. And by 0 hours tomorrow, Io is moving west in Quadrant 2, Europa is moving east in quadrant 1. Jupiter satellite events. At 3:30 UTC, Ganymede disappears behind the shadow of Jupiter. At 7:08 UTC, Ganymede reappears behind the shadow of Jupiter. At 8:37, Ganymede begins passing behind Jupiter. At 12:17, Ganymede reappears from behind Jupiter. At 12:43, Europa disappears behind the shadow of Jupiter. At 17:10, Io's shadow appears on the disk of Jupiter. At 18:04, Europa reappears from behind Jupiter. At 18:24, Io begins its transit of Jupiter. At 19:26, Io's shadow disappears from the disk of Jupiter. And at 20:40 UTC, Io ends its transit of Jupiter. There are 4 mutual satellite events today. The first is at 3:02 UTC when Callisto occults Ganymede. At 7:34, Callisto occults Europa. Callisto is a busy moon today. At 15:53, Io occults Ganymede. And at 18:12, Io occults Europa, very close to the disk of Jupiter. There are 2 red spot meridian crossings today, one at 5:28 and the other at 15:24. There were no new images posted and no new papers posted. So please subscribe. Would appreciate hearing any comments. Send your images of Jupiter or the Jupiter system with the time that you took the images to my email shown. And until tomorrow, I bid you peace.